Adapu, Adapu, Haruna, fair peace and blessings unto you, life, health, and strength, Uncle Jazz, Neb, and also Haruna fair, good day. So overjoyed to see all of you. So we get into our space together. Looking forward to working it out. We gonna get it straight. Yes, we gonna get it worked out. All right. Trust that everyone is well. Today's session will be building off of our last session, where we spent a good deal of our time discussing and talking about the human body and its response, particularly as it relates to the subtle energy flow and the subtle energy pathways in the human body. So again, a brief recap of what we did last session. And if you missed portions of that, you can also find that on our YouTube channel. So today, again, making sure that everyone is building their energy and working on really getting their Asar Stance where it needs to be. So we're going to spend some time after we bow in, getting into Asar Stance, talking about Asar Stance. You got the primary meditation that goes with that. Then we'll get into the Qigong. Then we'll get into the Yang style Tai Chi. The portions that we'll be working on today will be sunrises over the mountain and sunsets. And I'm going to talk a bit about how that connects to the I Ching and the I Ching relationship between Tai Chi Chuan, its relationship to the I Ching, which is directly connected to Great Grandmaster Dalu's book, Tai Chi Chuan and I Ching, which is one of the primary books that emphasizes Tai Chi. It also includes his translation of the Tai Chi Chuan classics. So it's definitely a good book to have if you can. Here's a picture of what it looks like. This is a hardcover copy. Also has the Bagua there, or the 8 gates, the 8 trigrams, which are also symbols out of the I Ching, or as you said, it's I Ching. Pronunciations are different depending whether you're using the Cantonese or the Mandarin or the Pinyin translations, so not to get all deep into the Chinese. I don't have to stress on that. Just wanted folks to really get accustomed to the practice and how we're going to begin deepening our practice, specifically as it relates to understanding the movements, understanding how the movements connect to the larger environment that we exist in, and then how the human body really is a microcosm of the larger macrocosm of the universe or the multiverse. And then within that, what it is that we're doing with the breathing, what it is that we're doing with the movements that enables us to get that done in that way. So that's a couple of minutes for us to kind of get set. I like to call that our beginning and more or less introduction and adumbration that allows us the opportunity to see what's happening for today's session. So that way we're able to prepare our minds and bodies for what's coming. One of the things I really like to enjoy doing. Glad everyone is able to make it. For those of you that may be viewing this, check out our YouTube channel. And if you don't have access to any other social media, you can interact with us there. Also, we have a very visible presence on Instagram and on Facebook. So we're not on Twitter as frequently as we used to be. However, you can still hit us up on any one of our social media and we'll be sure to contact you and address your concern, question, or comment at that time. All right, so here we go. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna get into Wu Chi position, and we're gonna begin to bow in and get started with our session for the day. All right. Perfect. So, be right here, feet are in the Wu Chi position. And we say, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. And then teacher to student, student to teacher. All right. So now what you're gonna do is bring your hands into pyramid hands. You're gonna shift the weight to your right leg. Come up on your left toes. You're gonna step a little wider than shoulders width. Balance the weight between the legs as you sit down. Two breaths right here. Bellows breathing. And open the hands up into the Asar Stance. All right, let's check it out there. Good, good, good. Good. Okay, you want to relax the hands. You want to keep the wrist open. Want to make sure we're doing that. You want the bottom tucked. You want to sit down on those legs. So we're here. Want the hands here light, wrists open, not bent, open, relaxed. Bellows breathing. You want to see your legs as the roots of a tree extending down into the earth. That's why we need to have those knees bent. All right, good. Bottom tucked, which means we're squeezing the buttocks, and you're using the inner pubicococcygeal muscles in the front, pulling the waist forward. You're using the stomach muscles to breathe using the bellows breath. Now to continue, your torso is seen as the tree trunk. I need you to close your eyes and take a see, really see your body as the tree. Your arms are the branches of the tree. Your hands are the leaves, so they're light, they're flexible, they're vibrant, they're vital. Your jaw is lightly clenched. Your tongue is at the roof of your mouth and the soft palate, tip of your tongue and the soft palate, like you're saying the letter L or the letter N. Your head is balanced on top of the spinal column, level. See the tree and hold the tree in your vision. You'll see a golden thread extending from the top of the head all the way up into the heavens. The body is the tree. You're going to go for 12 breaths here. All right, get a little bit lower, 4 more breaths. Into pyramid hands, 2 breaths. Shift the weight to the left leg as you slide the right leg in to Wu Chi position, 2 breaths. As you exhale, let the hands come down. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, we get into Wu Chi position. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to your right leg, up on the left toes, stepping left, a little wider than shoulders width, heel first. Balance the weight between the legs, sit down on those thighs, tuck your buttocks. 2 breaths, pyramid hands. Open the hands into holding the golden balls. You see a ball of golden white light in the palm of the hands. Make sure the knees, the toes, the hands are all pointing the same direction. 2 breaths. Make sure to maintain your bellows breathing. Rotate the hands as we move into oneness. 2 breaths. Breathing into the turtle, chin down. 2 breaths. Point the hand between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. 2 breaths. All right, rabbit through the chute. Reaching back behind the kidneys on the in-breath, doing bellows breathing. Bring the hands up. No higher than center of the forehead, and you exhale, coming down. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now we got it. Last one. Into oneness. 2 breaths. All right, we gotta sink down. Breathe in, bring the elbows here. Exhale, hands are here underneath each underarm. In, out. In, out. In, out. And again, bellows breathing. Here we go. Into oneness. Right hand on top of the left hand, palms up, thumbs touching. Arms and hands do not touch the body. 4 breaths. Rotate your left hand on top. Palms facing each other. See a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. 4 breaths. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Pyramid hands, 2 breaths. Shifting your weight to the right leg, sliding the left foot in. Back to Wu Chi position. You exhale, let the hands come down. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Good. Pyramid hands, Wu Chi. Shift the weight to your right, step out to the left. Balance the weight. Back into oneness. Palms down. Toes, knees, and heads point the same direction. 2 breaths. Chin down into the turtle. Breathing out to the drawbridge. 2 breaths. Point the head between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, slide that left foot in. Shake it out again, opposite hand, opposite legs. All right, into Wu Chi. Now that everybody's nice and warm, we're going to say to all the masters that have gone before us, bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Make sure we get that in and get that right. All right. And if I forget next time, make sure you remind me we do that at the beginning. Today, I'm just so pumped to really get into it. Sometimes I get excited and I forget thinking about all we want to be able to share in today's session. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Knees unlocked, bottom is tucked. Right now, the hands are relaxed at the sides. All right, so we're going to start with the gathering. So you're going to sink down, bend the knees, extend the hands out. And you're going to inhale, bring the energy into the heart and chest. And then exhale and push it away. Gathering in this energy. And exhale. Gathering. Exhale. Again, nose only, jaws lightly clenched, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Remember, nice and easy, slow, make sure the bottom is tucked up and down. Two more. One more. And our last one. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Gonna interlace your fingers, palms out. Feet are parallel, shoulders width. You're gonna breathe in slowly. Bring the hands up, and you're gonna rise up on the balls of the feet. Slowly bring the hands down. We do this 8 times. Here we go, breathing in. Last one. The hands come all the way down. You're gonna start your right hand here, front of the forehead. Left hand here at the side. So we're gonna breathe in, exchanging the hands, and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Keeping the right hand up, breathe in, bring the left hand up. And you breathe out, let the hands come down. Okay, we're gonna take the hands here, elbows, shoulders relaxed. Arms are at 90 degrees, perpendicular to the body. 2 breaths. Hands are facing the head. Palms forward, 2 breaths. You exhale, let the hands come down, and we go into swinging arms. All right, let them swing until they stop. Don't force them to stop. Let them swing, let the inertia slow them down. Feel the movement of the muscles in your arms as they slow down. Feel the body. Feet are parallel, shoulders width. All right, now we go ahead and we open the chest, so you sink down, breathing in. Shoulder blades touch, we reach back. Listening to your body. You exhale, coming forward. We do it 4 more times. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Sinking down, we're gonna go right on into sunrises over the mountain and sunsets. Now we're going to work on, as you're ward off to the right, I want you to shift all the way to the left leg, pick up the right toes. You're going to turn to your right. All the weight is on the left leg, bottom is tucked. All the weight, don't cheat now. As you exhale, shift the weight onto the right leg, step down on the toes. Don't take the knee past the toes. Now all the weight is on the right leg. Now you're going to breathe in, shift the weight back to the left. All the weight is now on the left leg again. The toes are up on the right foot. Rotate to the front, balance the weight between the legs, sinking down. Breathing in, sun rises over the mountain, sun sets. Shifting all the way to your right leg, picking up the left toes, turning to the left. All your weight is on the right leg. Toes are up on the left. Bellows breathing. As you exhale, shift the weight to the left leg. All the weight, don't take the knee past the toes. Just let the hands at the sides, don't worry about them. We'll work on the hands once we get the foot placement, the hip turning, and the weight shifting together. We'll add the hands. Remember, the hands and arms are an expression of the waist. So you don't have to stress yet. Shift the weight back to the right leg, up on the left toes. Rotate to the front. Balance the weight between the legs. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. We're going to do 4 more of these. Okay, we're going to also incorporate what the I Ching is about in terms of the form. Okay, so that's why we spend a little more time on sunrises over the mountain, sunsets today. Two more. One more. And our last one. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, let's grab a seat real quick. All right. Get yourselves to a good spot. We're just sitting down for a moment. I'm gonna quickly show you what we're talking about in terms of the Yi Ching position that we're working on at the beginning of the Tai Chi Chuan, again, Yang's Tai Chi Chuan form. This is the hexagram that I want you to see. It's called Chin. The hexagram is called Chin. So if you have an opportunity on your own to check it out, it's called Chin. But basically, the main thing you want to get from this is that what comes from that particular trigram is the understanding that one elevates oneself. So it's a concept of elevation. It's a concept of hollowness, or where the arms are and the feet are at shoulders width and the arms are at shoulders width. So that is indicated by that particular symbol, which is Chin, C-H-I-N. That is the hexagram if you want to check it out later on your own. The other piece that I want you to get from this is that what that particular hexagram talks about is that as the breath rises, that as the sun rises, the superior one is able to progress. And in that progress, they're able to express their virtue, or to be virtuous, or to revert to a state of natural virtue. So in essence, what it's talking about is sun rises over the mountain. Being at the beginning of the Tai Chi Chuan is designed to help you remember and understand it's not just for physical health, it's not just for self-defense, it's also a way for you to cultivate what the Chinese refer to as virtue, or in much of African culture, we would refer to it as cultivating good character. All right, and so you see that in the yoga practice as well, talking about right livelihood, right mindfulness, along the 7 paths that deal with yoga outside of the asanas. So let's sit tall. We're gonna get in our breathing exercise. And so for today, we're gonna breathe as long as the arms. So you wanna sit tall. You're gonna take your right index finger, block off the right nostril. You're gonna extend the left hand out to the left. Shoulders are relaxed, head is level. And you're gonna breathe in and follow the hand all the way in, using your peripheral vision till it gets in here, and then you go cross-eyed. Then you exhale. From cross-eyed, we'll follow the hand with the eyes, keeping one eye on the hand that's on the nostril. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathing in and out 10 times fast fire breath. Breathing in, bring the left hand in. Out the right side. Breathing in and out 10 times fast fire breath. Deep breath in. Bring that right hand in. Out. 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 Both hands on the knees, breathing in. out, in, out, in, out. Breathing in now 10 times fast fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down, and release. Breathing in. Should feel both nostrils pulling the air in, breathing out. Feel both nostrils pushing the air out. In, out, in, and out. In, and out. In, and out. All right, thank y'all so much. We're getting it in today. We're going to be reading from the teachings of KhASA. As we get to our wisdom from the sages of the ages. Here we go, clear the mind. All right, this one is good, okay. If you are a person who judges, listen carefully to the speech of one who pleads. Don't stop the person from telling you everything that they had planned to tell you. A person in distress wants to pour out his or her heart even more than they want their case to be won. If you are one who stops a person who is pleading, that person will say, "Why do they reject my plea?" Of course, now, not all that one pleads for can be granted, but a good hearing soothes the heart. The means for getting a true and clear explanation is to listen with kindness. All right, so that's our teachings from KhASA, our wisdom from the sages of the ages. So just a quick recap. We started off with Asar Stance, a summary of what, or actually a description of what the class is going to look like today. So we went into Asar Stance. We went into the Qigong. As we were going into the sunrises over the mountain and sunsets, we also incorporated the Yi Ching and the Yi Ching symbol of Chin, which is the beginning, which talks about what's happening at the beginning of the form, what the body is going through, what the mind, what you're thinking about in that process. And it's mirrored both in the physical representation of the hexagram and the individual trigrams. So if you have an opportunity to look, you can look those up, check it out for yourself. It provides you a deeper way to enhance your meditation around the form. This is a moving meditation. And it also serves to remind us that the sun rises and sets every day. And so at the beginning and end of our form, it's sunrise and sunsets. So that as we come out, we're just coming out of the full moon. So that as you all know, the classes sessions closest to the new moon and the full moon, we go and we do the lunar cycle together. And depending on, looks like we'll be together at least through September. So we'll be able to get the equinox in. We'll do that movement as a group, it appears. And I'll say it here, there may be time for a brief preparation or into fall fast. If I have the time, I'll set that up for everyone, so we'll be able to run that through the Facebook group, but I am sharing it here. It'll be on the YouTube. So if you're interested, we'll be doing another fast in the fall, right, actually in preparation for the fall, right at the autumnal equinox. So that'll be the key in how it happens around that. I'll be getting information out in August, and then that way we'll have opportunity to have meetings together to explain what that looks like. It'll be completely different from what we did in the summer, although the principles will remain the same. So right now, from wherever you are to wherever we are, let us bow out and we say together, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. We say teacher to student, student to teacher, showing Shiasha mutual respect. And we give honor and praise to the ancestors, Ashe, and the witnesses of the earth and the sky. Again, I thank you very much for joining us here for these sessions. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your energy. And please do reach out across the social media and connect with us. The goal of this practice is to aid you in challenging or addressing any challenge that comes your way, be it a virus, be it any other kind of microorganism, be it some challenges at work, be it some challenges from dealing with family illness, family sickness, work-related challenges, a way to clear the mind, to move the emotions through the body while taking stock of those emotions so that we don't lose the information that they bring us. But in bringing the information, we don't make decisions from the emotion. We use that information to inform our decision-making process. Because emotions come and go, we want to be able to be in a clear, emotionally sober place when we make our decisions. And Tai Chi Chuan and Qigong and these meditations afford you the tools to be able to get yourself to a place where you can do that. Thank you much again. Hatapu. As we say peace to you, and then we say Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength to you all. Heru Nefer, which is good day wherever you are. Thank you.